polers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Eileen here with a new pole tutorial. Today we're going to be learning how to do Bird of Paradise downwards. So I did a previous tutorial where I taught you how to do Bird of Paradise upright. So now I'm going to show you how to do it the other way around. Remember, this is a very hard trick, advanced, that requires a lot of strength and flexibility. So make sure that you have a solid base to try this. Let's get on the pole. Alright, so for this trick, what we're going to do is go into an inversion, then an outside leg hang, then we're going to release our outside arm to get the elbow down on the pole, and then we're going to release the inside leg to grab it with the other arm, connect our hands, and then release the top leg to get into Bird of Paradise. This trick is really cool to do on spinning. I'm going to show you on static because I really want you to see how every movement goes, and so nothing gets lost while I do it on spinning. But I really recommend that you try not only on static but also on spinning because it's really cool. I'm going to go for a climb so that I'm not too low, so make sure that you have space when you try this and you're not too close to the floor because you need space to move around. Alright, so I'm going to go for that climb. And then the inversion and hook my outside leg into that outside leg hang. From here, what you're going to do is release, as I said, the outside arm. And you're also going to bend that leg that you have in the air to help you stay on position. From here, you're going to spot the pole down, grab it, and you're going to squeeze your body into the side so that you can get that elbow through. So I'm going to move my body to the side. My head went all the way to the side, as did my shoulder. And I'm going to start getting the elbow on the pole. So make sure that you have that space to get that elbow on the pole. From here, if you can't reach the elbow, you can release the top arm and help you to push it, or you can leave it here and let your body sink down, let it slide so that your elbow can reach the pole. So from here I'm going to let my body slide, and now I can push my elbow through. As you can see, I have the elbow hooked on the pole. From here I'm going to release the top arm and my inside leg, grab it through the ankle, bring it all the way to connect my hands, pushing here tightly. I'm going to release the top leg to that Bird of Paradise. Alright, so as I said, it's super important for you to let your body sink down to slide. When you do this, you let your elbow get through easily because you have more space to get that elbow through. So make sure that you do this sliding, this sinking down, so that your elbow can get through the pole. And also, as I said, you can always help yourself with that other arm to push the elbow through. So if you sink down and you still cannot let the elbow through, you can always release that arm that is on top and grab your hand by pushing the elbow through on the pole. So you can always use that type of help, alright? So the most important part is letting your body sink down, slide so that your elbow reaches the pole, and you can also use an extra help by releasing that top arm and pushing the elbow through the pole. Also remember the steps. You do an outside leg hang, you do elbow going to the pole, letting your body sink down to get that elbow really hooked on the pole, and then you release the inside arm and inside leg to grab it through the ankle. And that's super important. If you try to grab your leg higher, it's going to be much harder to be able to connect those hands. So really try to get that inside arm through that inside leg, through the ankle, so that when you bring it to your head, you can easily connect those hands. Once you connect your hands, remember that you want to connect them this way, so both fingers are going to be hooking into each other. And then once you connect those hands, the last part is releasing the top leg. So I really recommend that you take your time releasing that top leg. You can just work at the beginning with getting on the first part of the trick until you connect your hands maybe, and then little by little start releasing the top leg. Once you release the top leg, it's going to become really aggressive on the elbow and on the shoulder. So make sure that you are completely safe to release that leg. So don't rush taking it out. Only take it out when you are completely safe and hooked and gripped on the elbow, so that when you release that leg, you're still there and you don't lose the grip. Remember that the grip is going to be not only on the elbow that it's going to be hooking down, it's also going to be on your shoulder, because when we did that scooching to the side so that we could get the elbow through, that means that your shoulder is also on the pole. So make sure that once you get that spot, you're not only gripping on the elbow down on the pole, you're also gripping on the shoulder. So you are pushing the shoulder into the pole, you're not just gripping into the elbow. So make sure that you have those two grips, elbow and shoulder into the pole, and only release that top leg when you are completely safe on those two grips and know that you can release that top leg. And remember that you're also going to be gripping on your thigh, because when you bring that inside leg into your head to connect those hands, your thigh is going to be gripping on the pole. So you're going to have that grip as well. So make sure that you are very secure with that grip on the thigh as well. So it's not only the shoulder and the elbow, it's also that thigh on the pole that's keeping you on position. If you don't feel the grip on the thigh, then come down and do it all over again. You need to feel the grip on the thigh, on the elbow, and on the shoulder for you to be able to release the top leg and stay there safely and hold the bird of paradise and then safely come back. So don't rush these steps. This is dangerous. It requires a lot of strength and flexibility. So make sure that you take those steps with caution and you only move into the next step until you're completely safe to do it. Super important, as I said, the elbow once you get it through. But if you have trouble getting it through, I said that you could push with that other arm, but I always find that the easier thing to do is letting your body sink down, slide down, and just push the elbow through. Like really try to push that elbow through, just fight through with that hand doing this motion so that you can get the elbow through. The more you can work on that, you can actively get the shoulder through instead of depending on your arm. You of course can use the arm, as I said, release the top arm, grab the hand from that elbow and just push it to get it on the spot, but I'd rather that you do it actively by just pushing through. Of course, you can do whichever you want. Alright, polers, so I hope that you learned how to do bird of paradise downward. This is a very hard trick, as I said, and just take your time with it, be patient, practice as much as you can. Remember to do both sides, even if one side is going to be much harder than the other. Just do your best. And I highly recommend that you do use a mattress on the floor just in case you don't want to fall down. And remember to always come out of the trick with control. You don't want to be crashing on that bottom elbow. You really want to keep that elbow secure. So make sure that you come out of the trick with ease. I hope you have a lot of fun learning this trick, and I hope that you liked this video. And if you did, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications, and drop in the comments all the feedback or questions that you have for me. As always, I am happy to connect with you through any social media, so please feel free to reach out. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope I will see you soon on my next video.